So finally, we get to see exactly who matters: Amber and Anthony. We don't care about Shayla. The question is, who's calling him from this number, and will he answer it? Will he be honest to Amber? Will he start being honest? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, maybe you should. Maybe you shouldn't be here.
Amber, I'm where I want to be. Right where I want to be.
You better, because this is your house, and at this point in time, this is where you need to be, and you need to be ensuring that you're putting your foot down as far as that is concerned.
I'm right with the person I want to be with and the woman that I love.
It just seems like she's just always gonna be in the mix and everything. I mean, what is she calling about?
It doesn't matter. I mean, she came over to Piari. She was crying. You know, I wasn't there. But Piari told me she pulled up at the house. And, it's just crazy.
She's crying about her.
About me. About us. About me leaving.
Well, at least he's telling Amber the truth, and he's explaining to Amber exactly what's going on. This is different of him because usually he doesn't tell Amber anything. He leaves her in the dark. You know what I mean? So at least he's starting to come out and tell some of the truth. But again, I'm not giving Anthony any big amount of grace. Not until I've seen more action from him.
Now, isn't that the truth? She's crying about you leaving, but she caused all this mess in our marriage. Like, you got the nerve to cry? That's crazy. Let me ask you a question. How does that make you feel? Knowing that she's crying and her heart is broken on you. Do you feel anything?
I feel bad for us. That's I feel bad for. I feel bad for you.
That's what you should be feeling right now because, you know, what I mean, you've put all of this together and you must realize exactly what's going on. So you should.
You're the one who's hurting all this.
That is correct. I'm hoping that Anthony sticks to his guns in all of this. There's a lot being asked of him right now. It's obvious that Shayla is not going to stop. She's going to continue to pest him. There's so much going on, right? And it is clear that Piari and Shayla is now on a mission to entirely wreck this marriage. I hope, like I said before today on the live, I hope Anthony can see this for what it is. They are trying to wreck your marriage. They don't want your marriage to work. They're not interested in seeing it work. They're not interested in seeing you and Amber happy. They're not interested in any of this. If you're right and offend, you have to cut it off. This is exactly what you're going to have to do. Even PR has to be cut. Some of the time, you have to make those drastic cuts to prove a point. That's what you're going to have to do at this point in time because this is not going to work. But she is going to call. Change your phone number. What I would do is change your phone at this point in time, just so you can focus on Amber and focus on y'all's thing. But you best get this under control or else you're going to upset Amber. As what I love is I love exactly where Amber is because she's very indifferent. As you say, she's saying, "Hey Anthony, you know what? I really love you, but you know what? If it is that you need to go back to your baby mother, go ahead and go back to your baby mother. Go do what you think you need to do. Go and do what you need to do." And I love that stance from her because now she's very indifferent. She's not obsessed with the idea of this anymore. She realized that, hey, if she gets it, she gets it. If she don't get it, she don't get it. And I love when people are at that place because that's when they have the most strength. When you are too dug in, sometimes you give up a lot of leverage, you give up a lot of ground. But right now, it seems like she's very indifferent. She love her husband, but she's very indifferent as to if he stays or if he leave. She understands. She at the point where she can understand and move on and just see it for what it is. It is messy, it all over the place. So The onus is not really on her. And she has done everything she needs to do. The onus is on Anthony to clean this ish up. He's got to clean this up. I don't know how I'm clean it up, but he's got to clean this up. He can start by putting PR in our place, number one. And number two, getting a DNA test or something to that effect. Do whatever it's need to do with the Shayla thing. He needs to get that in its place. Because until he does that, this is going to be a problem. It's going to wane on Amber. This that he's doing, trying to avoid that, not going to work. You can't avoid her. You can't avoid the entire situation. You're gonna have to do something. You're going to have to do something. You're close, but you're going to have to do something. Am I incorrect in this one? Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon. It better. Alright, so I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.